What's your favourite video on social media at the moment? Perhaps it's the blinding lights TikTok dance routine. Perhaps it's our Moorlands College We Are One videos. Or perhaps it's the video of the 100-year-old man doing 100 laps of his garden for the NHS. Social media is beautiful, isn't it? I'm a huge advocate for social media and how positive it is when used well. We can connect with each other, share joy, and also see incredible heartwarming content right at our fingertips. However, of course there was a but. There are just sometimes, those pesky sometimes, when an intrusive silent thought pops into our brains when you're scrolling. A thought or a feeling that makes you feel slightly insecure. Sometimes this feeling hits when you're looking at something creative on Facebook and wish that we could be as clever as the person that made it. We look at someone else's joyful selfie on Instagram and think, I wish I felt as happy as them today. Recently, a campaign went around Facebook calling for tagged women to upload a flattering photograph of themselves and then to tag 30 other fun women to do the same. And perhaps you're thinking, no one tagged me. What does that say about me? In these moments, it's always good to take a step back and to think, what does God say about me? Rather than comparing myself to others or letting my newsfeed define how I view myself, I'm going to choose to see myself and others on the platform through Jesus' lens. In Genesis 1, it says that we are created in God's image. In Psalm 139, it says, "For you were formed in my inward parts, you knitted me in my mother's womb." In Luke 12, it is written that the very hairs on your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid, because you are more valuable to God than a flock of sparrows. And in Romans 8, we read that we are all children of God. So let's go forward choosing to remember that we are all unique and made in the image of God. I'm a daughter of the King, and I can smile knowing that God made me to be me and didn't make me to compare myself to others or compare my actions to those of other people. I've recently been reading the whole Chronicles of Narnia, and as C.S. Lewis portrays in The Horse and His Boy, which is really good by the way, Aslan continually reminds Chester, that's someone else's story, not your own. What an important message. Instead, let's move forward using social media to reflect the good that Paul writes about in Philippians 4. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely or praiseworthy, let's think about such things, and the God of peace will be with you. Rather than choosing a comparison, let's continue to encourage our friends online and offline. And remember that your identity is in Christ, not in your timeline.